Hi guys, welcome back to the studio at Dynamic Health. Today the props that you may need are a stability ball. So I'm hoping that quite a few of you have got that. If you haven't, just grab yourself a cushion, because on some of the exercises, one of the exercises you might be able to use a cushion. Yeah, okay, so just placing the cushion at the side. I just wanted to show you how to use this on a few of the exercises today. And also you may need a block, guys. So just grab yourself, if you haven't got a block, remember, just get a book out of your cupboard and you can always use that. That's the first prop that we're probably going to need. Okay. Alright guys, so before we start these exercises, we're just going to do a little bit of mobility. So I'm going to come to the top of my mat, feet about hip width apart, just soften your knees. And again, let's just find that neutral position. Once you've found that neutral position, set to roll the shoulders back and down. Remember, draw those shoulder blades down the back of the ribs and then draw that chin in there. Good. So we're just going to start to roll down. Just loosen off through the back of the legs. Just feel that nice stretch. Just hang there, just for a couple of breaths there. Good. And then just start to walk forward, come into your plank position, spreading your fingers. Now from there, take your knees down and just reach your tail back. Good. And then just take your hands a little bit wider, so you get as wide as the mat. And then reach over to your left hand, over to your right. And just do that a couple more times. Excellent stuff. Bring your arms back to centre. Come back into plank position. And then start to walk your hands back. And we're just going to do that a couple more times. It just loosens everything up, guys. Roll those shoulders back. Again, always make sure that you've got that neutral position before you roll down. Release your fingertips down. Good. And each time you do it, it just feels a little bit looser. Good. Come forward. Come back into your plank. Roll the shoulders back. Hold it there. Knees come down. Reach your tail back. Good. Take your hands as wide as you might, just slightly wider than your shoulders if you're not using a mat. And then just reaching across, just 4 times. Forward, just hovering above the mat. And then we're going to come back to our centre position, back into our plank position, and then just start to walk your hands back. And again, bend those knees if you need to, so slowly roll up. Good, and we're just going to do that one more time, just to loosen up a little bit. Chin in, start to roll down. Release your fingertips down, start to walk forward, hold it there, roll those shoulders back, good, knees come down, reach your tail back, good, hands a little bit wider, and then side to side, excellent stuff, good. Alright guys, so from there, just walk your hands back, and then you're going to bring yourself around onto your bottom, and we'll just go over the side exercise a little bit more with you today. Now remember guys, if you've got lower back issues, got tightness there, you don't feel very strong in your core muscles or your hamstrings feel a little bit tight, then you may want to actually sit on a block for this, yeah? Okay, so I'm just going to take that to the side, and I'm going to take my legs just as wide as the mat. I'm not going to go too wide on this position, and again soften those knees a little bit if your hamstring feels a little bit tight there. So sit nice and tall, really stacking your spine, find that neutral position and roll those shoulders back and down. Now I'm just going to talk about this just for a minute or two before you actually start to do the exercise. So I'm just going to go over it and just show you on different variations on what you can do. So I've already showed you about with the block and bending your knees. So I'm going to take my arms out. Make sure those shoulders are back and down, so shoulders are down away from your ears. My arms are in line with my shoulders and my palms are facing forward. And then I'm going to twist over to the side. As I twist, my arms stay nice and long. Now I'm going to flex down this leg. So I'm going to start to round my spine. I'm going to bring this arm across so it actually reaches across to my little toe. And this outside arm rolls in and back, so we kind of roll that shoulder inwards, then medial rotation. And then we roll out of flexion and then reach those arms out so we come back to that position again. So I'm going to show you from this side. We're going to twist. I'm going to reach across, roll the shoulder in. Good. So my forehead comes down towards my knees. I'm reaching there. But if you can't reach to your toe, reach to the outside of your shins, your knee, or even your thigh. We're all different with our flexibility. And then we roll out and then reach. Good. So get yourself in position, guys, and we're going to do that 10 times. So we inhale, we turn. We exhale, we flex and reach. We inhale out. Exhale back to center. Inhale. So really connect with your breath as you're doing this as well. So slowly come up, reach out. Inhale. Exhale, turn. And only reach as far as you feel is good for you. Don't force it, because if you force it, your opposite hip will come off the floor as well. You want to keep your hips down there. Good. Inhale, turn. Exhale, flex. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale. It's a great little exercise that needs a little bit of practice. Good. So you're getting rotation, you're getting flexion. Feel that nice stretch to the back of the legs. Push your heels away. Good. Pull up through your knees. 2 more times. Turn. Inhale up. Reach out, good, and reach across. Excellent stuff. Down we come off the block if you're on the block there, guys. And then bring your legs in. Good, we are going to come back and do that another time. Have your stability ball or your cushion at the side. It's going to roll away, you can see that. Okay, and I just want to do a few exercises with that ball. So I'm just going to imagine that you've all got a stability ball. Okay, it's just a nice way to do some of these exercises. With your legs lengthened, or you can bend the knees, arms out, palms facing in, stack your spine, and we're just going to bring ourselves down onto the mat, rolling the tail under. Slowly, slowly, slowly raise your arms back there. And then you're going to draw the heels close to your bottom. I'm going to place the ball between the knees. So if you haven't got a ball, you can fold your cushion and place the cushion between your knees, because it's something that you can use as resistance there, guys. So that's another thing that you can do. Yeah? So just use a cushion if you need to. So I'm going to place the ball between my knees, draw my heels close to my bottom. Arms are at the side, so my palms are down. So get a little bit of assistance by pressing my palms down there. And then find your neutral position, guys. And then from neutral, take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to really apply a bit of pressure on the ball there. And as you exhale, you're going to squeeze your glutes to lift the pelvis. Keep squeezing the ball all the way through. And we're looking for that line from your shoulder to your hip to your knee. Inhale at the top. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to slowly bring it down. I'm just going to edge myself forward, guys, so I'm coming off the mat a little bit there. Heels into my bottom. Let's do that 4 more times. So as we exhale, we squeeze the glutes, we squeeze the ball. Just keep squeezing it. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly bring it down. And as you're coming down, keep squeezing your glutes and the ball at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, tuck, squeeze your glutes. Press your heels down into the mat, really helps to activate the glutes. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Guys, you're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Good. Slowly bring it down. And let's just do that 1 more time. Inhale, tuck, squeeze your glutes, lift, push your feet into the mat, especially your heels. And then slowly bring it down. Well done. Excellent. Now we're to take hold of the ball. If you haven't got a ball, just place your cushion to the side. You can do this without the ball there. Okay, so you can just use your arms without the ball. Now find your imprint position. Take your right foot off, take your left foot off. And then just bring yourself up. Good. And then bring the ball to the knees. So the ball's in front of the knees there, and try and maintain flexion. So we're going to go into toe tap, Working from your hip, you can heel tuck if you prefer. So as your left foot goes down, opening the hip, we're going to take the ball back. We maintain that flexion in the spine, chin down, look at the knees, and then bring it back. Good. Yeah, we've got a ball, you can just take your arms back. Good. 3 more. Keep drawing that navel into the back of the spine, maintaining imprint. Now hold it there and place the ball back between the knees, but take your head and shoulders down this time. Tucking your tail under and take your arms a little bit wider. You want to make it a bit more challenging, you can turn your palms up so it's entirely up to you, up or down. So from there, and if your lower back's a little bit tight, you might want to draw the knees forward just a little bit. So from there, guys, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Let's take, inhale as we take it over. Good. Exhale as you draw the knees back to center. And just feel that slight tuck of the pelvis as you come back. Good. And then we're going to go over to the other side. Good. Slowly bring it back. Keep applying that little bit of pressure into the ball. It helps to really stabilise our position. Our legs can't move anywhere because the ball's in between the knees. But it's a really good stabiliser. But also at the same time, it's bringing our inner thighs into it. Good. Over to the other side. Excellent stuff. Now we're going to do that 4 more times. So inhale. What you might find, and I can feel myself doing it right now, you slide down the mat slightly, don't worry. So again, palms up or down, entirely up to you. Good, bring the arms a little bit closer, if that feels better also. Try and keep that chest open, and we're going to do that 1 more time. Inhale over, exhale back. Now hold it at the top. Just take the ball to the side for now. Cross the ankles, draw the knees into the chest, and then just rock yourself from side to side. Excellent stuff. So we're going to go through that 1 more time, guys. Just making a couple of little modifications as we go along. Alright, so I'm going to take my feet down. And we're going to come up like this. It's a nice gentle way of coming up. We're going to take our right arm all the way back, roll onto our right side. Press the left arm down and then just bring yourself up, guys. And then we're going to come back to our saw exercise. So we're just going to keep this exercise the same. It's really nice to practice this. Okay, guys. So from that, I'm just going to bring that ball back as it keeps running away. Remember, use the block or your butt under your pelvis. Alright, so roll the shoulders back, there it goes again. Alright, so spine nice and long, guys. Arms out, palms facing in, drop those shoulders down, push the heels away, and make those modifications, guys. Remember, soften the knees if you need to. We're going to inhale and tap. Exhale, flex, roll that top shoulder in. And second set, you might find you've got a little bit more movement there. Slowly come up. And then reach out. So inhale, roll, tap. Remember, just reach to where it feels comfortable. Slowly come up and then out to the side. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale out. Good. So again, try not to force yourself into a position that if you do, this will happen and the hip will come off, guys, and that's not what we want. Okay, and we're all different. Listen to your body. Be aware of how it's feeling. And sometimes we do some of these exercises and it feels really good some days, and then other days it feels a little bit tighter. Maybe we've been out running, maybe we've been doing a little bit of high impact cardio work. And that's tightened us up a little bit, so it does make a difference. We don't always feel the same when we do the same exercises, so let's take that across. Slowly come up, out we come, and down. Good. Now, come off the block if you're on the block. Bring your legs in. Bend those knees a little bit, guys. If you feel better, rolling down like that. Arms out in front. That ball's got a mind of its own. Okay, guys, in fact, I'm just going to put it there. Hopefully it'll stay there. Okay, so from there, guys, we're going to start to tuck that tail under. Still there. All the way back. There it is. Okay, so bending those legs. Remember, you can use your cushion. Place the ball between your knees. Heels come in. Good, so palms facing down. Already applying that tension through the ball. Find that neutral position, guys. Good. So as we exhale, we're going to squeeze, 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 and we're going to hold it there. Now we're going to hold it at the top a little bit longer this time, but as we're holding it, I want you to pulse on that ball, I want you to squeeze that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep squeezing, just lower yourself all the way down. Again, I'm just going to bring myself forward so I keep coming off the mat there a little bit. Okay, so from there, guys, inhale, exhale, squeeze. Press your feet down nice and strong. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3. Keep squeezing your glutes at the same time. Keep squeezing that ball. Keep squeezing your glutes. Come all the way down. Good. Inhale, tuck. Exhale, squeeze. We're going to do that 3 more times. I'm already feeling this on my inner thighs. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it down. Woo, feel that on my inner thighs. Good. Let's do that a couple more times. Tuck under. Squeeze and lift. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep squeezing right down. So if you haven't got a stability ball, it's always a good little investment because there's lots of different exercises that you can do with it. And it does help to stabilise our position on a lot of our exercises as well. So let's just do that one more time. Good. Hold it up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bring that down. Now, I'm going to take the ball, take the soles of my feet together, and just let my knees just drop out to the side, just to get a little stretch, because that was quite intense on the inner thigh there. Good. So just a couple of seconds, just a little stretch. So we're going to go through our toe tap. And I always, when we do that exercise, I always say to people to heel tap instead, especially if you've got any fascia issues, the bottom of your feet. A lot of people suffer with plantar fasciitis, and just point the toes can send your what we call sending our foot into claw position. We can get quite tight in the muscles there, so we get a little bit of cramp in the feet. So heel tap if you prefer that. So we're going to draw the knees back. Good. And then find that neutral position. Imprint. Right foot comes off, left foot comes off, and then we bring ourselves up there, and then bring the ball. But don't worry about the ball, just you don't need anything. So we're going to take the ball all the way back, and we're going to hold it there this time. Maintain imprint. So by taking the arms back, just going to challenge our core a little bit more. Try to keep your head and shoulders off. We've got 5. And again, the ball, as you can see, stabilises our opposition. So always good just to keep ourselves in that nice position there. So let's just do 2 more. Good. And then we're going to place the ball back between the knees. Good. Now, from there, I'm going to extend my left leg up and keep this right leg down. And again, still squeezing that ball there. And then I'm going to take my legs over. Slowly come back, change sides. Again, this ball is really working out to stabilise my position, so sometimes these exercises are better done with a ball than without. Okay, so let's take it over to the other side. Nice. And again, still keeping those inner thighs quite active. They're quite lazy muscles. Good, holding it there. You can do this with the cushion as well if you prefer. Bring it back and change, point the toes. Slowly take it over. Try and keep this opposite shoulder back. Bring it back and change. Good, inhale, take it over. Exhale back and change. Good. Nice. Find that comfortable position with your arms. And again, palms up, palms down. It's entirely up to you. It's a nice rotation for the spine. Good. Now as soon as we extend the legs, it's making your core muscles work a little bit harder. But also we're getting a really nice stretch around here at the same time. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Good. Your ball starts looking, just stop and bring it back into play. Opposite side, guys. Last time. Slowly bring it back. Bend both legs. Place that ball to the side. Draw the right knee in and extend that left leg out. Let's feel that nice stretch there. Chin down. So a nice simple way of using that stability ball. And like I said, if you haven't got one, they're a nice little investment and not very expensive. I think they're like £5 or £6 or something like that. I hope I'm right in saying that. I know they're not very expensive anyway. I'm quite sure. £5, £6, £7. Okay, let's just change size. And we sell them at Dynamic Health actually, so we can sort that one out for you. Draw the knee in. Good. Nice little stretch. Bending both legs, heels close to the bottom. Take your feet a little bit wider, take your arms nice and wide, and then just drop your knees over to the side. Again, keeping that opposite shoulder back, feel that nice rotation. Get that stretch, you can feel a little bit of stretch through your quads, your hip flexor, around your hip, your lower back, keeping your chest open. And then just slowly come back, center your pelvis again. Good. So take your time. Guys. It's a nice little combination. Just felt right to put those exercises together today for some reason. So the saw exercise, really nice exercise, but again it needs a little bit of practice. Slowly come back. Excellent. Step, bring your arms close to your body. Right arm goes back. We're going to roll onto our right side. Press your left arm down. Bring yourself up. I'm just going to come round onto my knees. Okay. So a nice little routine there, guys. So yeah, so remember, good little investment. I know we do sell them. Steph and Katie sell them at Dynamic Health, so you may want to inquire about that. Not very expensive at all, but great little prop to have. All right, guys. Thank you for joining this little program today, and we'll see you soon. Thanks very much.